Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make a straight through Ethernet cable. This is the configuration we're going to use here. Things you're going to need are you're going to need something to strip the edge of the cables and something to cut it with. You're going to need an RJ45 crimper and a cable tester. Cable tester will test one end of the plug and the other end of the plug, and it'll go through each of the wires, which I'll show you here in a minute. First thing you do is score the cable. And you want to be careful with this because you don't want to get any of the wires on the inside of that. So, next thing you're going to do is you're going to untwist all of it. You're going to want to make sure you have a place that's good and lighted. That's why my manicure table here works really good. Let's see. Some of these can be really difficult. It depends on what kind of cable you get. From what I've seen, the cheaper the cable, the more pliable these are, but then the harder they are to put in the RJ45 connector. So it's probably worth spending the extra money on getting a little bit better cable. Now, if you notice, we're going to do the orange, the green. Oops, see? Shows you to always double check. And then, once you've got them all straight, and you see how hard this is, people without nails, it might be a little bit easier because you won't have the nail to deal with, but get them all straight. You want to make sure that you get it about the length where there's going to be enough of the sheath to go around to go in there. And then if you see, they'll slide right in to their spots. You can turn it over and double check to make sure that you got everything in the right spots. Once you got it like that, stick it in the crimper. It's just and then go to do the other side. Alright, this is where we test it. It took me about 4 or 5 times before I got my first working one, so now you're going to see as that goes all the way down. Yeah, it's going very slow. I think there we go. It's on slow. What it's doing now is it's testing each cable to make sure that we have them all in the same position. If one jumps a spot, it means that one of the cables is not in all the way, or like what it's doing right now, it's jumping back and forth. 2 of the cables are switched around, so I'll have to redo it. Okay, after I looked at both of them, I can see here, and it's really hard to look in there. That's where I said you want to have a bright light. If you have a magnifying glass, it's even better. But I have the green and the green beside each other instead of on either side. So you can't just pull this off. Once it's already been crimped, it's no longer, you can no longer use it. So you have to cut it off and start all over it. Sure takes a long time to unwind those. Now let's see if we got it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got it! That's how you make an Ethernet cable.